Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to Alexis Faye Yoga. I am so very glad that you've decided to join me today. I have a quick feel-good flow for you. So if that sounds good, go ahead and roll out your mat, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and we'll flow right into it. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another week of yoga. Sending that right foot back. Now we'll begin our practice with some happy elephants. Go ahead and heel toe your feet out once and maybe twice, pointing your toes out the edges of your mat. Extend your arms out to a T and spread the fingertips out nice and wide. Now look around, make sure you're not gonna hit anything as you twist in one direction and twist around in the other. We can speed it up a little bit and let the arms sway as we twist from side to side. Now we'll start to slow down our twisting or turning as we make our way back to center, to a mountain pose, to our Tadasana. Go ahead and pick up your feet, your toes, spread them out wide and set them back down, grip them into the earth. We'll lift the shoulders up to the ears. We'll draw them back and then down the spine. Rotate the palms forward to continue that backwards motion of the shoulders. So we have a lot of space across the front of the chest. Now draw the chin in slightly and tuck the pelvis under. Come back to a tall posture through the spine. We can close the eyes, or we can allow the vision to be soft at a downward angle. And start to notice your breath. Again, pressing into your toes, reaching tall with the top of your head, standing up nice and straight. And then we'll take a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, carrying the breath down low into your abdomen. And we'll release it out as an open mouth sigh. We'll do two more like that, breathing in through the nose. Big, full, deep breath. And an open mouth sigh to let it go. And again, one more time. A really big breath in through the nose. Take a few more sips of air at the top. And a big sigh to let it go. Now with your next in-breath, you can open your eyes as you move your arms up towards the sky, interlocking all fingers but our pointer fingers, and then dropping the shoulders a little further away from the ears. We'll start to move our pointer fingers over towards the left side. And with an inhale, we'll lift back through center, reaching tall with the top of the head again. Another exhale, we'll move our pointer fingers over towards our right side. Inhale through center again, releasing the hands, spreading the fingertips out wide as we move to our cactus pose. Draw the shoulder blades in together at the spine. And take a big breath in. Now with our exhale, We'll wrap our arms all the way around the body, as far around the back as we can. Maybe you can inchworm them a little bit further around to really hug yourself tight. And then we'll drop our chin to our chest. And we'll arch back through the spine. And we'll curl in towards center. Rounding and rolling as we make our way all the way forward, hinging at the waist, continuing that rolling motion until our elbows are towards our legs. And then we can release the arms down towards the ground. Find a little sway to the arms, find a little sway to the upper body, pedal out the legs, and wiggle out the hips. With an in-breath, we'll lift halfway up so we can flatten out the back, table-topping, reaching forward with the top of the head. Exhale, we'll hinge and fold forward again. Maybe adding a little more bend to the knees this time, so you can bring the chest closer towards the thighs as you hinge. Again, with another in-breath, we'll lift halfway, breathing into your core as you reach forward. Press into your toes. Exhale, we'll hinge and fold forward again. Now, adding more of a bend to the knees, we'll start to tuck the pelvis under. We'll continue that rolling motion, reversing from before, this time with our hands down to the floor. Slowly rolling up the spine until we come back to standing. Take your time. The chin will be the very last thing that gets lifted in our roll. Then we can find some shoulder rolls or some shrugs at the top. And then we'll sweep the arms out to our sides. Again, a nice big T. And we'll go to cross our arms again, wrapping them around the body. Now notice what arm is on top. That's probably the arm you had on top the last time. So this time we'll extend the arms back out nice and wide again. And put the other arm on top this time. It'll feel a little more awkward, a little more weird in your body, and that's what we're going for. So go ahead and walk your fingers around. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Hold onto your shoulder blades with your fingertips. Drop your chin to your chest. Starting to roll through the upper back. Rolling through the mid-back. And we'll just keep tucking in towards center until our elbows come close to our legs. From there, we can release the arms down towards the floor, again finding our forward fold. Taking some time to wiggle out, to reset. With our next inhale, move back to that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive your arms this time. Sweep your arms out to the sides, back to our T. As we lift up through center, shine the chest forward, and send the fingertips up towards the sky. Interlock all fingers but the pointer. Reach the pointer over towards your left. Inhale through center. Reach your fingertips over towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, release the arms out. And we'll make our way towards the top of the mat. With a big breath in, lift the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, hands can come to heart center as we start to move our weight into our left foot so that we can pick up our right. Now we want our right leg all the way up to the top of our head to be on the same level like a stick all the way down. So as we start to add a little more bend to our left leg and start to hinge from the waist as our chest softens towards the floor, our right leg sweeps up behind the body so that our chest and right leg is parallel to the ground if we can. Flexing through our right foot so the toes are pointed down towards the earth, and we want our hips pointed down towards the earth as well so they are parallel to the floor, so we're not twisting open and our right hip is not opened towards our right side, but our toes are down and our hips are pointed at the earth. We'll add a little more of a bend to our left knee as we drop our right toes down behind the body. With our in-breath, we'll sweep the arms up towards the sky, finding our crescent lunge. We can have the hands to the sky here, or we can open more into our moon shape by lifting the chest and reaching the arms up and over the body towards the back of our space. With our exhale, we'll bring the chest forward and the hands to heart center. We'll lift onto the tippy toes of both feet. Take a moment, wiggle it out. And then we'll pivot the hips open towards the right side of the mat. Feet are now perpendicular in our warrior two. Reach the left hand towards the top of your mat and the right hand towards the back. Drawing the shoulder blades in together slightly and rolling towards the pinky side edge of your left foot. With a big breath in, we'll flip our left hand up towards the sky, reach it up and over the body towards the back of the mat. Exhale to cartwheel the arm, connect the left elbow to the left knee, and sweep the right arm up and over the body towards the top of the mat, bringing the bicep close to your ear. With a big breath in again, we'll move back to our neutral warrior two. Exhale. We'll bring our right hand all the way down to sweep along the floor as we drop it down beside our left foot at the top of the mat. Inhale. Our left hand will go to the sky, finding a gentle twist. Now with our exhale, we'll lower our left hand down to the mat, frame out our left foot. We can find a forward and back shifting motion. And we can either take one step towards the top of the mat, or we can float through our warrior three, and then bring the right foot down beside the left. With our next inhale, we'll move back to that halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive the arms. Send the hands up to the sky, interlock all fingers but the pointer. Send those pointer fingers over towards the left. Inhale through center, send those fingers over towards the right. Inhale to center, exhale, we'll move to our cactus. Optional baby back bend. Draw the shoulder blades in together at the spine. Inhale to send the arms back up towards the sky. We'll bring hands to heart center as we move our weight into our right foot. Now we are stiff as a board from the top of our head down towards the bottom of our left foot. As we start to hinge, bending slightly in our right knee, sweeping the back leg up as we soften the chest towards the floor, point the toes straight down, and the hips straight down towards the ground. We'll start to bend a little further in our right knee so we can drop our toes down. With an inhale, we'll sweep the arms up towards the sky. Maybe finding a baby back bend, maybe not. Exhale, bring hands to heart center again. Lifting the heels of both feet up off the mat as tall as they can go. And then we'll pivot towards the left side of our mat. Feet are perpendicular. We're moving towards the pinky side edge of our right foot as we reach the arms off the top and the back of our mat. Now with a big breath in, we'll find our reverse warrior, sending our right arm up and over towards the back of the mat, reaching long with our fingertips. Exhale. We'll connect our right elbow to our right knee as we move our left arm up and over the body, connecting the bicep towards the ear. Inhale back through our neutral warrior 2. We'll turn to look at our left hand as we sweep it down towards the floor, planting it beside our right foot. Gentle twist on this side. Reach the right hand up nice and tall. Stack the shoulders. Exhale, bring the right hand down, frame out the front foot. Again, we can find a little forward and back shifting motion. And we can either hop to the top of the mat with that left foot, or we can float it up through our warrior 3 and slowly bring it down beside our right. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive the arms, lifting up from the chest. Send the arms to the sky. Exhale to our cactus. Baby back bend if you'd like. Inhale to send the arms back up. Now we'll sweep the arms all the way around till they're behind the back. And we can interlock the fingers back here. Drawing the shoulders back and sliding the knuckles down towards the floor. So we have a nice open chest again. Now we can stay here. This is great to stretch across the front body. Or if you'd like, you can start to add a hinge to a forward fold, either with the hands on the low back, or you could send the hands up towards the sky. If we have found the fold in our bind, we'll add a little more of a bend to the knees and start to press up through standing, sending the hips forward as we do so. Take a moment here, standing up tall in your bind, before you slowly start to release your hands out to your side. Give them a moment. Wiggle out your fingers, curl them into a fist, and then spread them out wide. And we'll start to make our way back to our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Bringing the feet underneath of the hips, pick up the toes, spread them out wide and set them back down. Draw the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze them back and then down the spine. Stand tall. And again, you can close the eyes or allow the vision to be downcast. As we come back to our breath. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It is always such a joy and an honor to get to spend this time with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Go in love, go in light, go in peace, and go in joy. Thank you.